When you come into Medicare, if you're going to stay with original Medicare, which I highly recommend, you will likely get a Medicare supplement plan that covers what original Medicare does not. Original Medicare is actually pretty good, but it does have a big deductible on Medicare Part A, and it has co-insurance on Medicare Part B. So some things you really wouldn't want to come out of pocket to cover. So you would likely get a Medicare supplement plan that covers most of it. I'm going to go over a few things that's important to know about Medicare supplements. I'm Keith Armbrecht, founder of Medicare on Video. I help people across the country make the right Medicare choices. Can absolutely help you as well. Stay to the end. I'll show you how to download my free book, Medicare Made Clear. You'll find it terrific in things that you need to understand with Medicare. Right now, we'll talk about Medicare supplement plans. And it's really not that complicated. First thing to know, Medicare supplement and Medigap is exactly the same thing. So they are not two different things, exactly the same thing. And the nice thing about Medicare supplement plans, Medicare actually did something good here where they made the benefits standardized. So it makes it easy to compare one against the other and make sure we get the best price on our Medicare supplement plan. But when we shop for Medicare supplement plans, we're likely going to have one of three choices. We're really going to have either a Plan G, a Plan N, or a high deductible plan. And each one has its place, depends on where you're located, because they go by zip code on cost and kind of how they function. So some states mandate some better benefits to you, the client, give you more rights, but that also can raise the price when the insurance company doesn't have the same type of control that they have in some other states. So it can be good and it can be bad, but we just need to understand what we're playing with because we have to play the game and we want to make sure that we do the best within the game that we can. So a Medicare Supplement Plan G is fantastic. It literally has out-of-pocket expense for the year less than $250. So all you would pay if you have a Medicare Supplement Plan G is the Part B deductible for the entire year. Then you have 100% coverage. It's really too good. It really shouldn't be as good. It's certainly going to be much better than what you have coming into Medicare, where you have a very small deductible, then 100% coverage. Next to that would be Plan N. So when we would look at Plan M is if Plan G is too expensive. So Plan N works terrific as well, where it's the same as G. You have that small deductible, and then you also have a $20 copay when you go to the doctor. There's a $50 copay if you go to the emergency room. Not big copays, and certainly worth taking a look at if it makes sense from a premium standpoint. And where I find the line should be, where N would be the choice over G, is if N is $25 less or more in premium than G. So if G is $125 and N is $98, I'm probably going with N because it just makes financial sense. How many times will you go to the doctor during the year and have that $20 copay? There are a couple other things to understand with N. I have a video specific on G and N on my channel. You can get the complete breakdown. And then the other choice would be a high deductible plan. Why would we ever want a high deductible plan? Well, if the price is too high for G or N where you live, and there are certainly some states like New York and Connecticut and sometimes California, there are certain parts of the country where they have mandated certain rights, and it makes the high deductible plan really a terrific value. And it's not by any means a bad choice. It can be the perfect choice, and I would probably choose it. And it just needs to be understood on how it functions. So it works just like G or N, but it has a high deductible. And in 2023, the deductible is $2,700. So what that means is you would be responsible for the first $2,700, and then it's going to pay 100% after that. But it's not really that bad because how it works is Medicare still pays their part. So Medicare is going to be 80-20 when you do things outside of the hospital. where if you go to the doctor's office, Medicare is still going to pay 80% after the Part B deductible. And then your 20%, that's what would fall into that high deductible supplement coverage. So what it does is it just gives you basically 80-20 insurance, kind of like the old days, with a stop, a hard stop at $2,700. So if you ever reach that $2,700 limit, that's it for the year. You'll pay nothing for the rest of the year on your medical expenses. The only time you'd really incur anywhere near close to that deductible is if you're admitted into the hospital, because Part A has that big deductible of $1,600. So if you're admitted into the hospital, you would have that $1,600 Part A deductible, and that goes towards the limit of $2,700. So again, I say it in other videos, if you get hit by a bus, you're going to be out of pocket $2,700 for the year, and that's it. And again, that's probably likely less than what you'd be out of pocket on your coverage coming into Medicare. So it's not a bad plan, but the premium is significantly less. Sometimes it's $2,700 less than what it would be for Plan G. So obviously it would make sense, if we're going to save that kind of money in premium, to certainly consider the high deductible plan. And then in certain states like New York, you can jump to a higher plan at any time without any medical underwriting. So certainly this is the kind of stuff that we try and help be creative with and make sure we get value with what we're choosing. So that gives you a pretty good overview on Medicare supplements. And certainly give us a call, visit my website. We'll get you a quote immediately on what a supplement would cost. We'll send you a price for G and for N, the HD plan if it makes sense in your zip code. And then we'll find the best company that offers the best value. And that's what we're looking for, so that down the road you have terrific coverage and you don't worry about your health insurance really ever again. So I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to show you how to download my book right now. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you found it very helpful. A couple of other things that you'll also find very helpful. Number one, download a copy of my free book, Medicare Made Clear. I spent a lot of time and a lot of effort putting this together, and it has everything that you need for Medicare now and in the future, down the road. I have videos in the book. I have all the links that you need for things that you'll want to do within Medicare. You can access it right in the book. Very easy to do. Just visit MedicareOnVideo.com/free book, and you can download it for free. You can save it on your computer. You can save it on your iPad. It's a great resource to have, again, for now and in the future. Another thing that you'll find helpful is down the road, when you come into Medicare, sometimes it makes sense to do a price check on your Medicare supplement plan. So I made it very easy to do that as well. Just visit MedicarePriceCheck.com, put in your basic information, and we'll email you a quote on your same plan that you have right now, a G or an N or an F, whatever it may be. And likely we'll be able to save $20 to $60 a month in premium, because a lot of times plans come out with better rates. So if we can get a better rate for the same plan that we currently have, just makes a lot of sense. And then obviously take advantage of all the information on my website at MedicareOnVideo.com. I have everything that you need right there for understanding IRMA, understanding employer work coverage, everything that you need, especially in the guides and forms section, you'll find right there. So we update everything every year, so everything should be up to date and current with the right deductibles and premiums and things like that. Hope you found all this helpful. Have a fantastic day. Wait, don't go anywhere. There's a couple more videos right here that you'll find very helpful with your Medicare journey. So take just a minute, watch the videos. You can also subscribe to my channel by clicking this button, and that way you'll have access to all my videos for everything that you need for Medicare. Hope you find it helpful. Have a fantastic day.